What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode on EDT. In this box, you're going to see something iconic, really iconic, something from the early 90s that brings back fond memories of your childhood or your teenage years. Not quite for me, and I'll explain why, but I'm going to open up this relic and show you what awesome vintage fragrance that I'm going to add to my collection today. Let's go check this out. All right. So inside this box, it looks like a book, the kind of box that a book is shipped in. Inside this box is an original Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce cologne. So let's open this up and I'll tell you all about why this one is special. Do you know what an original Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce cologne looks like? Do you know what it smells like? I'm sure you do because this is so famous. This cologne came out in 2002. What were you doing in 2002? I was living in Florida, working at my first company after college. And I was living on my own in the first house that I ever owned. And this was being sold at the Abercrombie and Fitch stores at the shopping mall. And this cologne is legendary for different reasons I'll explain to you right now. Here it is. Boom. Check it out. All right. So Abercrombie and Fitch, as you know, is a retailer that's selling clothes in shopping malls and stores. And it's an American company, and they came out with this fragrance in 2002. And they were selling this at the stores in two sizes, a half size, like a 30 ml bottle, and then this bottle, which is a 50 ml bottle. This was the largest bottle. And they weren't cheap at the time. This was like, I don't know, 70 or 80 bucks, and 30 ml was like 50 bucks, something like that. And why is this so legendary? Because the smell is so awesome. I think that's the best way to put it. If you read the reviews are all pretty much echoing the same thing. When this came out, it was so popular. And this was a fresh take on musk. So this is a musky fragrance. It's not sweet. It's slightly woody, but this is a musk. This is a woody aromatic with musk. This is musk made sexy. So if you hear musk, you think of like old man colognes or things from the 80s and the 90s maybe that your dad wore. This was one that was so new and so fresh and modern at the time that like every teenage guy wanted to wear it, and every teenage young woman loved the smell of this. So the Abercrombie and Fitch stores, when this came out, they would spray this all over the store. They would spray down the mannequins with this cologne, and there were bottles of it. There were like a big water bottle that had a spray that said not to be sold to the public. It was just called Fierce Cologne, in-store use only. And I read in the reviews that people said, I worked in the Abercrombie Fitch store, and the manager had us spray this in the air conditioning. So the whole store reeked of Abercrombie Fitch Fierce. The smell was so good, it attracted people walking around in the shopping mall. As they passed the front of the store, you can smell this all over the place, and they would say, wow, what's that smell? So this was so popular when it came out in the mid-2000s, 03, 04, 05. And I remember hearing about this back then. You know, I wasn't a teenager anymore, but I was close. I was in my early 20s. I was like 22, 23, 24. And I remember seeing this name, Fierce, and seeing these six-pack abs, this picture here. And for any of you out there who happen to be gay, I have no problem with anybody being gay. Let me just say that right now. But when I saw this, I associated this with being gay. And I just thought this was being marketed to gay men because it has a picture of six-pack abs. And I don't know if it was a gay thing, but people were saying fierce all the time when something was cool. It was fierce. And I was wondering, why would a regular guy like me be attracted to some dude's abs? And why would I want to own this? If you want me to buy something, put like a hot girl on it or something like that, right? So I didn't understand what the marketing was like, but apparently it worked because they still go with this kind of marketing for Fierce. But some things have changed. So this isn't the first year it came out. This might be 2003 or 2004, the second year or the third year. The first year, same bottle, same red Fierce writing. Let's look at the bottom. Let's see if we can focus on that so you can see it. Can't get it focused, guys, sorry. There we go. Cologne for men. The batch codes really don't lead anywhere. I can't read, I can't find a database online that supports these batch codes. It looks like 055, 0556, something else. 0556, something else. Darn it, I can't read it. But I can tell by the bottle when this came out. All right, let's just say 2003, the second year. The first year has a silver, brushed silver metal cap that's a little bit longer, that pulls off. The second year, or third year, has this twist-off metal top. And it has these grooves inside. And I liked how it's tight now, the way that is. I kind of like the way that works. This is a really clean bottle. The top is almost, it's not chrome, it's kind of a dull metal. But it's being sold today. It's still for sale at Abercrombie & Fitch, but the Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce logo is totally different, and it changed maybe 5 years later. I think it was like this for the first 3 or 4 years. And the small bottle, the 30 ml bottle, it's just clear, and it has the red Fierce with that long metal cap I told you about. And then the second year, it has this kind of twist cap. And inside the box was a red box, this color, and it said white Fierce on the box. And when you open it up, it actually has instructions how to twist off the cap. So this is famous for being just a nuclear, strong beast mode fragrance. When you sprayed this on, everybody smelled you in the whole room, and they loved it. And the women wanted to be near you. That's the way it was with this. And I didn't know, because I told you my story. I didn't buy it because I didn't get it. I didn't get the marketing. And at the time, I was wearing kind of these, like Nautica Latitude, Longitude was what I was wearing at that time when this came out. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that came out a little bit later. What was I wearing at this time? I can't remember what I was wearing at this time. Maybe Animal? I don't know. But there's a problem with these, and I have several of these, by the way. I found several of these 30 and 50 ml with these twist-off silver caps, with the pull-off silver caps that are more chrome. These lasted until about 2009 or 2010, 2011. And then they went to a wooden type cap with a silver on top. And the picture changed. So this looks more like a bodybuilder. They changed the body picture to a model, a male model that's more slim with the six-pack abs, kind of like a swimmer's body or like a surfer dude. And that's the same body they have today. So the body changed. But when you see this bodybuilder type body, the red Fierce and this silver cap, then you have one of the first releases, one of the originals. Now, why is that important for this? It's more important for Fierce than most other colognes because they neutered the shit out of this one. They destroyed Fierce about, I don't know, 9, 10, or 11 years after it came out. In 2011 or 12, I'm giving you ranges because I'm not exactly 100% sure, The colognes were heavily regulated, and they banned a lot of substances. And this had something in it called ISOE Super, which is something that makes it very strong and project well. They banned it. I guess it wasn't healthy, or I don't know why they banned it, but after that, it was not the same. The smell is similar, but it just was not as strong. And if you get Abercrombie Fitch Fierce today, and there's several flankers, by the way. A lot of people don't know that, but if you go to the store, you're going to see like 8 to 10 different flankers. Woody ones, incensey ones, sweet ones, citrus ones. It's like spraying water. I sprayed it on my hand, and I walked around the store, and in 30 minutes, it was barely there. And I said, people are paying 80, 90, 100 bucks for Abercrombie Fitch Fierce, thinking it's this, but it's not this. One of the problems of these for these older bottles is they turn easily, meaning they don't smell the same anymore. And it's more than just top notes fading away. It has a darker or sour smell to it, and the same smell is just not there anymore. It's a version of itself, but it's just an older version, like a stale version of itself. If the juice turns darker, turns yellowish, I think that's a sign it's not as good as it used to be. This still looks pretty clear, which means it was stored in a cool, dry climate without direct sunlight hitting it. I can't wait to smell this and see if this is actually the real deal, preserved perfectly. Let's spray it. So I just finished a video. If you check my channel or check this link right here, I'll put a card. I just finished a Bulgari Bleu Pour Homme and Pour Femme Note. Bulgari Blue Note Pour Femme Pour Homme. Rare discontinued fragrances. I review both of them. I show you both of them at the same time. The smell is still here, so I'm going to spray it here and see what it smells like. Actually, maybe just right here. Here goes. Please, please, please smell like you used to smell. Please, please, please smell like you used to. Let's see. What do we got? Do we have a winner or do we have a loser? Yes. Good stuff. This is the goods. This is the shit. This is the cat's meow. Vintage red label Abercrombie Fitch Fierce with the silver cap. What the F is wrong with this camera? This is the shit. What can I say? The bee's knees, right? So what did I pay for this? Paid a little bit more than usual. I say that a lot. For me, usual is under 30 bucks for something. If it's under 30 bucks, I usually jump on it. This one, I actually negotiated the price down, and I got this one for about 37 bucks, and I think it's worth it because a brand new sealed one like this is selling on eBay for $350. People are paying $350 for this. An opened one that's almost full, like $250. And this one is almost full. Take the cap off. You can see that. Looks like there's maybe 5 ml missing, if that. So this is over 45 ml in this Fierce bottle. Smells great. Vintage Abercrombie Fitch Fierce. There are clone houses out there that have recreated this silver cap red label Fierce scent and the performance of it because it's in such high demand. This is just something that makes people feel like they're young again. It brings people back to their teenage years, and something, unfortunately, that the company neutered. That's not the same. But fools still go out there and buy this stuff for $100 thinking it's the same. It's not the same, unfortunately. The smell is nice, but it just doesn't last, and it's different. So Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce on this episode of EDT, a treasure that I found, adding to my collection. Stick around. I'm going to post my next video. What will I do in my next video? More of a modern fragrance. I'll jump to that next. So give me a thumbs up if you like my content, showing you my rare discontinued fragrances that I'm finding and adding to my collection. Share this video if you think anybody would like to see my content. And leave a comment if you want to say hi. All right? Thanks for coming back to EDT. I always appreciate you guys. and see you in the next video.